This is a 1966 Zenith Royal 1290 12-inch portable black and white television. This TV is Zenith's very first portable battery-operated transistorized television introduced to the consumer market. This is one of the rarest sets Zenith ever made. This was extremely limited production. I spoke with an engineer from Zenith, and the reason so few of these were made is because of the expense involved to manufacture it, and it was an extremely difficult television to manufacture. He says there were a lot of problems on the line because quality control was absolutely critical for this TV to work right. Totally different alignment procedures, but it was an excellent set. It's built just like the tube type sets. Just transistors. They're all individual plug-in and sockets. Certainly an engineering marvel from its time. And on the bottom here is the optional lead-acid battery pack, which slides onto the bottom of the set. Take a close-up look here. This is really interesting. It's got this slide rule dial tuner. It's just a rotating drum here. And here's an original advertisement for this set from a 1966 Zenith product catalog. The Voyager. And there you go. America's first handcrafted 12-inch transistor TV. And that's the one we got right here. And the battery pack was optional. Look what it sold for new. Someone hand wrote in $199.95. Just think, you spent $200 for a 12-inch black and white portable TV. Now if you look, what's a comparable? You got other, look at this, $100. Here's a 12-inch tube type portable. Actually, I have that same model, both of these. And there it is, sitting right there. Here's the comparable tube type. But take a look at this. There's a pretty stylish set. Is there a tag? And when you use it in battery operation, you plug your line cord in and it pushes a switch over that converts it into battery mode. So if you want to see how this works, you can just undo this and the whole TV will slide forward on a rail, and you can now separate it from the battery pack. And the battery pack uses two 6-volt lead-acid batteries. And I just put these in today. I got these from Mauser Electronics. It's never been tampered with. The battery pack was brand new in the box when I got it. It still had the original Zenith batteries, which I kept, but they're completely dead. Never got used. That's the original wiring there, how that's arranged too. There's no modifications. In fact, here's one of the original batteries. These lead-acid batteries were actually made in Germany. And like everything else made today, the new ones were made in China. Because the US doesn't make anything anymore. So, it's been charging for about the last 4 hours. Let's give it a try. We'll hook up the outdoor antenna.
Triple-stitched leather seats and a German-tuned suspension are just two of the features enticing millions of women to get pregnant. Women like this.
I've been planning this baby for a long time.
And every single...
I left emergency medicine, actually. I'm doing residency in PM&R, physical medicine and rehabilitation.
And you like it?
Yeah, I do. I get to work with traumatic brain and spinal cord injuries, stroke patients, amputees. And it keeps me on my...
Scott.
Something that was really fitting as a memorial for fallen soldiers. And to do that, the materials need to look like stone and brick, that is, the materials of the art of architecture, classical architecture. And I think in both cases they succeeded spectacularly well.
Well, I think this one has a lot of tradition and sort of reminds me.
7 on WGN. Not sure who to believe on taxes? Try this. Enter your income.
This set's got such a good quality picture.
A nurse earning 60 grand, you get a...
I'm going to put my clip lead on the UHF.
The Independent Tax Policy Center says Obama tax cut.
Get on that gravy train.
This is my home now.
Some election watchdogs offer another suggestion for cleaning up the system, developing some sort of in this country, something that right now is nowhere to be found.
Somewhere along the line, seems like some ID should be required, either to register to vote or to vote. Why is there resistance to a simple fix?
Well, there are constitutional...
It's got a little red indicator in the knob there.
The state of Indiana fought that. It ended up winning there, and that's why they're going to have this right now. But some people say you are disenfranchising or taking away an opportunity because not everyone has the ability or the money to go ahead and get a state ID.
That's true, and people worry more about suppression of vote than someone misusing a vote they shouldn't have. I guess if you had to choose between the two, you'd want to make sure that all Americans...
You can see the scan lines perfectly.
Indeed, and it's one of the things that's brought up in this story. I mean, really interesting, and all we can say right now is just go out and vote, but vote once, right?
Vote legally.
Vote legally, too.
And remember, if you have a story that needs investigating, give our tip line a call. The number's on your screen.
And there you have it. The first portable transistorized TV from Zenith.